Welcome to Tomahawk Stadium, beautiful, historic, and wet and soggy Tomahawk Stadium tonight. We're here for ladies matchup between Indian Hill Girls Braves and the Seton Saints. We've been trying to find some more out about the Seton Saints, but we don't have a whole lot of information on them, but I'm sure we'll learn more about them as the game progresses here.
Sportsmanship is an integral part of all athletic events.
And it is senior night tonight, Mike.
Senior night. This is we had senior night last night for the boys and senior night tonight for the girls. The moms who have, well, I guess there's just one. At least that's the only one.
The Allspaws
have twins.
Dueling senior nights.
And so she had 2 senior nights in a row. That's got to be pretty emotional for her.
Be proud. Be positive.
They're going to have the senior festivities following the game tonight.
Yeah, the weather's not looking like it's going to cooperate, so they're going to get the game in and then do senior night afterwards. So
Chris Hoffman and Nigel Mascadon. We live in a country like no other. We ask everyone to please raise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Here we go. It's kind of a wet, soggy evening here. Doesn't appear right now that the weather's going to give us any problems. It might be misting a little bit, but if you were watching there and watching the flag, there's absolutely no wind, which is nice. The temperature's pretty good. I suspect it might be just a little bit wet and slippery out there, but we're announcing the starters for Seton. Madison Keppel, Katie Brogan,
Sam
Peters, number 6, sophomore. Anna Hauer, number 7, one of their seniors. They don't have a lot of seniors. Megan Cook, sophomore.
The word we got, Mike, was a relatively new program here.
I think we do.
Playing in the girls' GCL.
There's a junior. Amia Smith, another junior.
Jane
Stryker.
Callie
Ganson, a sophomore.
Lauren Lott. Lily McSwiggan. Lucy Graff.
Got Coach Parlin out shaking hands of all the Seton starters.
Yes, that's nice.
Leah Domicio.
Oh, that was a tough one. I got that right.
Sophia Breaker. Ella Willett. Ayana Lee. Gracie Heyman. Alex Witskin,
a freshman.
Mary Willett.
Another freshman.
Emily Durr.
Sophomore Emily Durr.
Kaylee Red.
And another freshman. So you're right, Sam. A very, very young team.
And Becca Meyer. Welcome.
Now,
I'd now like to start with your very own Indian Hill Braves, starting with our seniors. And starters, Maddie Major.
Madeline Major, senior starter.
Hannah Zambakili.
Hannah Zambakili.
Ellie Ravenel.
Everybody knows Ellie.
Nina Price.
Nina Price.
Reagan Wentz. Lexi Magenheim. Morgan Yamaguchi. Ingrid Ackerman. Wesley Osbach. Cam Ravenel. Bridget Schumacher. And Maria Lindberg.
In the goal, Maria Lindberg.
The remaining Braves include Ellie Bayless, Lily Hagan, Jory Alf, Julia Miller, Anna Mayhew,
Jory Alfson,
Lauren Yamaguchi.
looks like she's in a temporary cast there.
Oh,
Mike.
no. I didn't know
Hayden
that.
Withers.
Is that Jory?
That's
Faye
Jory.
Arden, Annie Schumann. Sophia Chabris. Maddie Miller. And Kayla Warbrick. Coaching the Braves tonight is Jeannie Carlin with assistant coaches Chelsea Berghausen and Catherine Bond.
So they announced all those seniors, Sam, and we know every one of them because they've been around for obviously 4 years, but they were all part of the state championship team a couple years ago, and,
That's right.
and a lot of them had older sisters that were on the team too. So even if we don't know this particular Price or Schumacher, we knew their older sisters.
That's right. A couple with brothers as well, too,
Yes,
right?
I was Elspa and
We got a Wentz out there.
a
We
Wentz,
got
an
an
Elspa, a Warbrick.
Uh,
We got a lot of lacrosse families represented here.
got an Alf out there.
An Alf out here, which Duke
to see.
Alf will be playing Saturday with Tufts. I think if they win their game Saturday, they get the honor of I can't remember who
Playing
I was
the
just
top seed.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who it was that they're going to play. Might have been Salisbury or
One of those Division III powerhouses.
One of the
huh?
top powerhouses. I was just talking.
Tell you, Mike, we were looking over this girls lacrosse roster and the senior night information, and you pointed out
It's
the
insane.
GPAs of the ladies on this team, and I gotta say, I was wondering if it was on a 6-point scale because
Yeah.
they're so
No,
darn high.
It's not. It's on a 4-point scale, and they're all well over 4.
So we know not only are they good athletes, exceptional athletes, but they're also exceptional in the classroom as well too, which
Yeah.
is really cool to see.
They'll, if they can't outrun you and outshoot you, they're going to outsmart you. There's no question about that.
Bunch of good schools represented on there as well too.
It's remarkable.
We got Ellie going to MIT. Got a couple of
First,
Virginia, UVA
Yeah, there are
students
There's,
on there, right? Has Ingrid Ackerman decided where she's
Ackerman
going yet?
Hasn't decided yet, but it's between Cornell and Virginia.
Well,
Not bad choices. So
Ivy League or non-Ivy League?
Wow. All right, who do we got here at the?
We got Nina taking the draw for
Nina Price taking the
Braves.
draw. We got Ellie on the circle.
It's
They've been
tough
bouncing
to
Ellie
see the
around.
numbers on the Seton uniforms tonight, Mike.
Yeah.
So we may have to learn their numbers by looking at
Yeah,
the color of their shoe or
it,
their stick.
You're right, Sam. They're hard to read, but who else we have on the circle? Is that Reagan out on the other?
We got Reagan on
the circle with Ellie Ravenhold on the circle,
Ellie on the
and
other
Nina
side as
Price
well,
taking the face, or taking the draw.
You got to change your lingo up between the
Yeah,
men's
I know.
game and the women's game.
It's not easy. Sam and I are both very knowledgeable about lacrosse in general, but not very knowledgeable about the women's game. Everything that we know about the women's game, we learned from watching these ladies play. So, and occasionally
We still have a lot to learn.
game on watching
disclaimer.
the games on the weekend. The college games are fun to watch because you can learn a lot from watching them play. But and Seton comes away with the draw, which is a nice grab.
Controls the draw this afternoon.
And that's Reagan pressuring
well
out
defending.
top. Ellie's coming up. They're going to come up. Nope, not going to come up with the ground ball. Seton's driving down. Ellie
Nice stick
strips
check.
it. Can't come up with the ground ball again. Ellie finally comes up with the ground ball, and up the sideline she goes.
Ravenhold comes up with the ground ball.
And she clears.
I don't know what just happened there. Did they? Oh, they just called.
I think it's some sort of a pushing restart.
Yeah.
Interestingly, in the girls' game, they don't play to advantage the way they do in the men's game.
No. There are quite a number of differences in the girls' game, but this part of it where they get set on their offense, there's a lot of similarities. They move the ball around. There's to Ellie in the middle. Ellie's going in, and a nice save by the goalie. I got to say, Ellie didn't change planes much on that, and there's an interception.
Knocked down by Morgan
Morgan
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi.
Saints are able to come up with that
comes up
ball.
with it.
Braves are back quickly on defense, which is good to see.
Yeah, Wesley Alspaugh spreading her arms out and holding her stick up in the middle there to knock down any passing lanes there, which is calling out their play. And so I don't know what, Sam, what is Seton's record this year? Do we have a?
I think if the lax numbers are correct, I think there were maybe 5 wins on the season.
Okay.
It's tough to tell because I'm not that familiar with the teams on the
Oh,
schedule.
they just
Unforced error on the
bounced one
turnover.
off the stick and out the end line.
That'll go to the Braves.
What? It doesn't look like it is.
Nope.
I'm not sure what in the world that is. Oh, yes,
it's a
it's
goalie
going back
clear.
to the goalie clear. Okay. They're much more polite in the girls' game, too. Have you noticed that? The guys never would have picked that up and given it to the goalie.
Oh, and we're fast breaking here.
Here goes Ellie up the middle.
We got numbers. See if
And
she can draw a slide.
She is drawing a slide,
and
shoots
she
and
just takes a
scores.
shot and scores.
That's
Well done.
that's Ellie Ravenhold.
Ellie unassisted. She takes the clear. Takes it up the middle of the field. Braves had
Just pops
numbers
it
on
in.
that fast break.
She had options. If they were to slide to her, I'm sure that she had a couple options on the wing. So
Looks like Price is going to line up again to take the draw for the Braves. Back on the defensive side, we have Alspaugh up top, along with looks like Wentz over there.
Wentz is on the circle.
Yep. Who's on the opposite side on the defensive side of the field over there?
Can't see her number either, Sam. Do you have your glasses on?
Looks like Ingrid
Okay,
Ackerman's
here
out
we got
there.
Nina Price.
Nina Price comes up with the clear, comes up with the draw. And they move it around, back to Nina, down the middle.
Down on the crease.
Oh, there's going to be a free shot. I believe that was Cameron Ravenhold.
That is Cameron
Ellie's
Ravenhold.
little sister. Let's see if she can pop in a quick one here on the free shot. And
Oh, and a nice save.
The goalie's made a couple of really nice saves.
And a ground ball. Got some help there from the defense.
Another strong
Goalie's
defense.
looking. And we do have a crease count, Mike. It looks like so they count for the crease, but
for the
there's
crease,
nothing
but
for the
there's
clear.
no clear count, so they can take their time once they get the.
Ellie's doing a nice job of making some nice stick checks
She
there.
just took it away. Oh, they called her
for it.
something. So Ellie have to stand back,
Illegal
and boy,
check.
they go quick.
There,
don't
quick on
they?
the restart.
They go very quick. And that's
Team after my own heart.
I love the aggressiveness here is good. They're riding and going after the loose balls. Is this Cameron again coming down the middle? No, it's not. It's Bridget Schumacher. And then she'll have a free shot here from the... They're starting her out a little bit farther. Oh, look down on the crease. Look at the crease. Oh, the refs making her go way out the back.
Yeah, that's a good
I
play.
think she can charge in once. Now she's coming back in again.
I think the shooter's got to be careful not to make sure that ball doesn't go
She's
past
just going to turn it out and give it
space.
to Ellie, which is never a bad idea. Control the ball. As with the boys' game, this is a possession game. There's Reagan dodging to the middle, and really, they're letting them play. It looks like, which I like.
Nice passing.
Good ball movement. Good ball movement. Here goes Schumacher again down the alley. Spins it back out to the top.
Gets it off to Price.
Oh, I thought she had a... Not sure what that was.
I think that's going to be a Braves ball on that arc. Yep, pulling it out.
I don't know what that was. He's motioning like they...
Schumacher's going to get the ball on the restart
Schumacher's
here.
got to restart in a wide open space to the cage if she takes a couple steps.
Ellie's
She
there.
passes to Ellie. Ellie spins it out, kicks it back to Schumacher. She spins it out. Very patient.
They got to be careful
Very,
about
very
the shooting
patient.
space here in this game.
Yeah.
And making sure that they're not.
Oh, nice feed. Oh, and a left-handed shot.
That was by Hannah. That shot, taking a lefty rip.
That was a nice cut. Really nice feed by Ellie.
Tough dodge.
They're letting them play more physical than I've seen them. That's Schumacher in there again. The Braves seem to be content to spin it around. Now we're going to get another call. This is going to be Cameron's going to get another free shot. I don't think you can give her too many of these. She's going to... Another save.
Nice goalie save.
I'll tell you what, this goalie's going to have, no matter what the outcome of this game is, she's going to remember it because she's been stopping Ravenald's shots. There's another feed.
Tough to tell who the goalie
high.
is. What number is that goalie out there? Begins with a 2. 20 number.
Oh, good hustle to pick up the ground ball out near midfield for the Braves. And we're pushing, coming back down on the offensive end. It's funny, we're very aggressive, Sam, to get it down into the offensive zone. And then here goes Ellie.
And she takes a rip that goes wide.
Backed up by the Braves.
These offensive possessions will wear a defense down after a while, Mike. The defense will get tired as long as they can continue to move the ball without creating any errors on their side, right?
Oh, that's a nice move. And a goal. Beautiful
shot.
Beautiful dodge.
Nice
and a goal
dodge.
by Reagan.
Reagan goes up top from the wing and takes that left-handed shot.
As you know, Reagan will be taking her
Speed
talents to Colorado Mesa next year.
That's right. Lovely Grand Junction, Colorado.
Yes. It's a long way from anywhere, isn't it?
It is, and
beautiful
the Wentz
place.
family will have a lot of fun driving from Denver to Grand Junction together.
Yeah.
A lot of family bonding, I'm sure, will occur as they go out there to watch her play.
I actually have a son who lives in Grand Junction. So
maybe you can hitch a ride with them and catch a game. Battle for that ground ball.
I'm impressed with both teams' intensity on the ground balls and loose balls. And Seton's going right down the middle, and they're going to get... Ellie's going to come up with the ground ball, and away she goes again.
They're double teaming her on that sideline, Mike. She's got to make a move to get past them.
She's a pretty confident ball carrier, and they're going to get a call. Here they go. Here she goes. Feed to the middle. Beautiful feed, and the score
And
to her
nice.
sister. I think that was Cameron, wasn't it?
That might have been Bridget Schumacher.
Maybe
there
it
on
was
the goal.
Bridget. I can't tell if it was 14 or 15. It was 15. It was Bridget Schumacher. Very nice play. Just a classic dodge and dump. Just draw the defense and hit the open player. So with 17-13 left in the first half, the Braves are up 3-0, and it seems like they're kind of getting their wheels going. I gotta say, Ellie's been running the length of the field a lot so far. She's picked up a couple of loose balls in the defensive end and run it all the way up. That's going to be. There's Reagan come up with the ground ball, and it's going to be Braves. No, it's going to be Braves ball. Go Reagan.
And a quick restart.
Kicks it to Ellie, and she's got green space. That's never a good thing for the other team.
Getting a quick double team.
This isn't going to end well.
you notice that whenever she handles the ball, they typically throw a double team.
Yeah.
On that sideline on that.
Oh,
last
nice
clear.
feed again to Reagan, and Reagan scores. What a beautiful feed from Ellie. Little left-handed sidearm flip to Reagan, who's cutting across the middle and just buried it.
It was, and it looks like a timeout for the Saints here to try to get their thoughts together and figure out how they're going to stop that play. The Braves have scored on that similar play twice, Mike. They feed Reagan. She steps up and then moves across, and the defense just can't slide and move with her, which gives her the ability to free her hands and gives her the space to shoot.
Well, I've noticed the Braves have been aggressive to get to the offensive zone, but then they've been very patient once they get there. They haven't taken any shots. A number of times I thought that they were just going to go in and shoot, and they ended up spinning it back out.
Yep.
And they're very, very patient.
Do a nice job. If it's not there, they take what they give you. If it's not there, pull it out and wait.
I'd love the replay. That was here comes the replay of that goal. The feed from Ellie to Reagan. Here's Ellie just flips it to Reagan. She's
Watch
right
her
on the
step
crease
up
and
and over.
bangs it in off stick. Yep, onto the goalie. It's a hard one to save. But I'll say that this game could be a lot worse than it is. The goalie's made at least 3 really, really nice saves.
Absolutely. I think because it is senior night, we want to mention, too, that play, Mike, I think folks that have been coming to these games for the last 4 years have seen a lot of that.
Yes, that doesn't surprise.
So we're getting a nice show of what they've shown us over the last 4 years here tonight as well, too, which is cool to see. Joining us up here tonight, can't see him on camera, but the famous Chris Lopez.
We might get him on camera. We might get him on the Green Acres Gold Camel spin up here. I saw him last night on
He is the official videographer of Indian Hill Lacrosse. Records both the boys' games and the girls' games. So he spends more time at Tomahawk Stadium than anyone alive, except maybe the AD.
Sam, I got to tell you, we've gotten a couple of games this year. One game that we traveled to Northwest Ohio. Chris didn't make the trip, and another game that we didn't have recorded. And I got both of those games from the opposing coaches.
Not as good.
The quality's horrible. Chris
spoils us.
Yeah, he really does. He follows the play. He zooms in. It's the quality of the video is so much better and cleaner. And here the ball's on the ground, and Seton's really doing a nice job. That's a shot to the head. That's a yellow card.
That's a yellow card.
And Reagan knew it. She's already halfway to the box. She's not going to wait.
She didn't wait for the color to flash.
I'm sure that her stick just got away from her, and so there'll be a man down, as it were. So Seton's got an advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. And
a lot of talk on defense.
Ellie's not letting her out of the. A little catnap out there on the top. Whoa.
And there's Wes Allspaw going after that ground ball.
Just like her big brother, her twin brother. He's a magician with that stick, and Wesley's out there doing some of the same stuff. So
She probably taught him.
she just took it
There she
away.
goes.
She probably did teach him. You're right. You talk to
Both great
talk to their dad,
both-
D-Dub. Wesley's clearly in charge.
And they're both great Indian Hill defenders and have been, which is really cool to see as well because they've really taken pride in that. And I know
Yes.
when kids start young, they all want to score goals. And both Wes and Miller have both committed.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice
and a
save
block.
by Lindbergh. That was beautiful save. That was a hard shot too.
That was a hard shot.
Clears it out. There we go.
Makes a nice pass. That's Morgan.
Morgan Yamaguchi bringing it up. Gets it up to Ellie Rabinold in the middle. And,
And welcome to the double team.
yeah, here they come.
And let's put a third out there.
She's
Just
going to be covered in green jerseys tonight, I'm afraid, but she's used to that. This isn't the first time that teams have tried to shut Ellie down. She's very happy to stand out there and feed her teammates, as you've seen already tonight. She's made some really nice feeds.
offense
assists.
is nice. It's spread out. Mike gives them a lot of room to work with when this
Yep. Oh, look
Seton
at the
team
cutter,
plays
too.
tight D like they do coming out.
I really like their off-ball movement, Sam. The girls are constantly cutting across the middle, cutting across the crease.
Big part of their offense, right?
Yep, look at, there's another girl on the crease. There's
And a
Ellie
bounce pass.
in the middle.
She's going to go left and gets a double, triple team down on the crease.
The ball's still down, and it's
And it's
Is
ground
it
ball
Nina
by
picked
Price.
it up?
Yep.
kicks that over to Maddie Major. Back to Nina at the top. Another feed
So a nice
to
lefty
the middle.
feed.
That's to Reagan, and that's got to be something. I'm not sure what
Maybe
to call.
she'll get that yellow card back.
No, they aren't going to call that, but she's wiping herself off because she just fell down on the turf, and I'm sure it's all wet.
Taking her time, getting ready.
I would,
Setting up lefty.
goalie's getting ready and stretched out. Goalie's very good, very athletic goalie. Can tell by the way she's moving, and but
And that's a low and away shot.
that's hard to stop.
Beautiful
So
change of
Reagan
plane.
pops one in.
Senior Reagan Lentz with the goal.
And that's her third tonight, Mike?
Is it already her third goal?
Maybe she had
Oh,
one. She had
no.
two up top, and that's her third on the restart. So I'm going to guess and say she's got a hat trick already.
Well, if I suspect if you're going to try and lock off Ellie, there's other girls that are going to step up, and Reagan's.
Hey, and there's the
one of them.
Allspaw family right now. Their usual
Yes,
spot
yeah.
along the fence on the
Oh, wait.
defensive side of the field.
D-Dub's usual spot is at the tailgate, I thought.
That's before the game.
Oh, that's right.
And there's Lisa waving. She doesn't know who's up
Doesn't
here.
see. She doesn't. Okay, Ellie comes up with the loose ball on the draw. And again, she's drawn too. So
Nice pass.
that means Nina Price is wide open. And, oh, good grab.
Nice long passes.
Really nice
Good
long
ball
passes.
control.
But I think, again, if they're going to, they fire one across the middle.
That
The
one got
goalie
picked
come
up
up with
by
it?
the
Oh, the
goalie.
goalie.
Yep. That's a
We
nice
saw a
pick.
few of those last night, unfortunately. We had several
And
passes.
the Braves are
picked off.
matching feet here on defense, which makes it very difficult to clear. As long as we got one left.
Reagan and Hannah over there riding hard. And the ball's on the ground, and Wesley's going to come up with it.
Yeah,
Yes.
nice ground ball. Prevents the clear for the Saints. She makes a nice outlet pass.
Very nice pressure ride by the Braves. Oh, and the ball goes down, knocks the pass down, and now they don't really have numbers, but they've got a bit of a fast break going here. I think they're going to shut it down, but got exciting there for a second. So the Saints are bringing it around from X out to the wing. And it's just, boy, there's a big difference in the off-ball movement, Sam. There's not, look at, the Saints are all kind of in a cluster in one spot.
They almost run the equivalent to a 1-4
I was just gonna
offense
say,
with
it looks
a lot
like
of
1-4-1.
a lot of activity on the crease, which
I think that
They can make it tough to shoot.
It's a
Now they're spread
contrasting
out.
offense to the Braves. The Braves are all spread out, and there's an interception.
And a nice interception.
By Nina Price. And she kicks it up to Reagan Wentz, and off to the races we go. Reagan twice gets it knocked down, fights for the loose ball. That's going to be a call, I think. They giving that to the Braves, or is that going to the Saints? I think they're going to. Yeah, I thought they would go to the Saints. Reagan, I think, probably hit the girl's arm when she.
Illegal stick check.
Yep, something like that. So they're back on D again. But you see the Saints, there's a lot more individual ball carrying, and then they make short passes where the Braves are all spread out, and they're passing the ball all around the top side. There's good defense by Wesley Elspaw.
There's a quick double team.
Ball down.
Achieves the desired result.
Really nice defense thus far for the Braves.
Look at this grouping of the offense on our
Yeah,
side,
they're
and
all
then
clustered, and then they kind
split.
of explode out of the formation and look for somebody. But Nina Price is letting her go around to X and picks her up on the other side. Oh, she's double teamed, and Wesley Elspaw again
with
does
the takeaway. Go Wes.
Elspaw magician. And she hits.
And just
Ellie
does her
Ravenwald,
job, which is a
and
sweet
Ellie's
clear.
on her way. She's into a
And
triple
she gets a
team.
triple
She's got to have somebody open, and she fires it in the middle. The goalie comes in and
Goalie
grabs
makes a
it.
nice ground ball.
I like this goalie, Sam. She's
Applying some pressure.
Ellie's on her.
Good riding by the Braves. Making these clears tough.
Yes.
Tough. There's another opportunity right there.
And here they go up the middle. Wesley's going to have to stop the ball there. Oh, there's going to be a whistle. That's probably not a bad foul, though, because she was going wide open to the goal. If she'd gotten around West, it would have been all green space to the goal. So
And Braves called for an
1, 2,
offsides,
3,
and they
4,
reset.
5, 6, 7. I only see 7.
Well, they just moved
Reagan
back.
Reagan
behind
has
the
to go
line.
outside the restraining line. Okay. They get it down inside, but the defense just collapses on them, Sam, and they can't get their hands free to get a shot off.
That's what it looks like. We've got some good
Really-
defense taking away passes that aren't just so crisp.
Really good defensive pursuit. There's a nice
foot
move
movement.
inside the goal.
That was a nice goal.
That was a really nice inside roll.
Playing one-on-one out on that wing.
Yep, that's a tough one to stop for the goalie. The attack gets on the inside, and you're face-to-face.
And Seton goes on the board for the first time tonight with 9:25 left to go in the first half.
So Nina's taking the face. They're taking the draw. Reagan Wentz and Ellie Ravenwald on the draw circle.
We've got Ingrid Morgan. And who's our... I think that might be...
Ball's up in the air. Oh, Ellie thought she had it, and it popped out of her stick, and it's going Seton.
Maddie Miller back on defense.
Reagan's racing back on D as well. Good defense. Oh, great defense. Oh, she got called. But little bit too much contact, but that was a good defensive pressure, but that's going to give them I believe that's the 10-meter. Really good defense by Reagan. She's just
Playing with her feet.
Yep. There you go. Move your feet. Move your feet. You know, down below. Good feed to the middle and a good cut. Move across.
And a nice
another
save.
Ball's up.
Oh, and a nice grab.
Really nice save. Maria Lindbergh snagged that out of the air. But it all started with a really nice save,
Yes,
and that
it did.
was.
Now we're clearing.
And now we're going
The ball moves
fast.
quick.
We are going fast. Oh, and triple
teamed.
A lot of pressure at midfield from both teams. The riding has been relentless from both sides, and there again, Ellie just takes it away from.
She really does a nice
Saint.
job of stick checking
Here she
without
goes.
getting the penalties on those.
Driving in.
And the Braves are going to set up
Kicks it
their
off
offense.
top to Nina. Back down in the middle to Reagan. Oh, now she's going to get a free shot. This could be Reagan's 4th goal if she can pop this in. Is that what you have?
Yeah, maybe. If I counted right, I might have
Okay.
missed one, but she's going low and away, I bet.
Oh, she
Oh.
pops it wide. And she was
wide.
doing exactly what you said, though. She was going off stick low from the goalie, and I think she just pulled a little bit. And
Good
There
shot.
goes
This
Ellie
goalie's doing a
inside.
nice job. I mean, when a goalie makes some saves, it makes you have to think about your
they
shooting.
knock Ellie's pass down, and the Saints come up with it. But it's not over yet.
Quick
'cause
double.
She's double teamed down the side. Now she's triple teamed down the side, and they get a
Going to reset for the
get a
Saints.
whistle. They're going to give them a. Well, the Braves have to go behind. Ball down. Another whistle. Didn't hear a whistle to start. There's the ball down again and another whistle. The Braves are very aggressive with their sticks, knocking that ball loose, Sam. Oh, and then she just, that time, she just threw it away.
Tough ground ball action.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. That was a great ground ball by Ingrid Ackerman. And she's going racing up the field.
Ingrid Ackerman with the ground ball.
Taking the ball to X.
Taking it to X,
Nice
spins it back
pass.
around, and a goal.
Lefty shot.
That was nice. That
Marina.
was Marina Anderson.
We'll see Marina
26, Marina Anderson got the goal.
and Ackerman with the assist on that.
Very nice, very nice. Ackerman did a great job there, and we talk about that all the time, to take the ball and get it to X.
Ingrid Ackerman with the assist, Maria Anderson with the goal.
There's one wide.
Marina's
Marina's
a freshman as well too, so the future is really bright for her.
Yeah, that's.
I know she's taken some draws this year as well too, and been a big part of this team.
I see a bunch of our boys along the fence line down here. I didn't see them before. See Tyler Johnson.
They must have just gotten done with practice.
Did they get done with it, or maybe they're all finished with it? I thought he was going to have the boys come over for the.
And Jackie Wilson
Jack
down
Wilson
there.
found us with Sammy Richardson. Hi, Sammy. So the boys are here to support the girls, which is always good to see. They must have just finished their practice over at Shawnee, which is where the girls practice usually, isn't it?
Got a nice crowd on the fence tonight.
Yeah, this is good. It's
for the senior night. Some umbrellas still out. It must be raining a little bit.
I heard earlier that Coach McKay wanted the seniors to come and be here for the girls' senior ceremony and then go to practice and join the rest of the squad. And they were practicing tonight with the middle school guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How cool is that?
And Tim said that they were going to teach them a couple of the man-up plays because they're getting ready to go to their tournament.
Nice. That's a great tournament,
Yes,
huh?
it is. It's so much fun.
64 teams.
Go up to
in 8 divisions.
Columbus and battle your way. But that was that had to be good for the middle school boys to have the varsity guys come and practice with them.
Makes that tournament special. It's on Mother's Day too.
Yes.
So it's always nice to do well for Mom up there.
Okay, here we are at the draw. Nina Price pops it out quick. Usually they call that back if it doesn't go above their heads.
And a nice ground ball.
Reagan comes up with the ground ball. They're going to
And
move that.
quick restart.
Oh, and here we go. We're going fast.
And
They're
we got-
very quick at moving the ball up the field. Like I said, they immediately get into the offensive zone, and then they seem like they just get real patient and move the ball around and look for the sure shot. Here's Ellie wrapping around X, looking in the crease.
Not a lot of ball watching or a lot of ball holding in this game.
No.
Which is fun to see.
Nice pass. Crisp, sharp. She should come in to some of the boys' practices and the JV practice to show them how to pass the ball around the circle.
Chris agrees with us.
Yes. Boy, they're just being so patient. But Reagan out on the and just looking for that cutter.
Moving the ball behind, and there's a cutter.
Oh, that was really
Anderson
good
wide
look.
open. Nice feed, but set it up and try again.
There's Reagan going for. No, they're going to get a call.
More Reagan. She's not scared of going into
No,
traffic.
she's not. She's a tough player. She's
And draws the foul.
now she's going to see if she can dial that shot in that she just put off cage. Wouldn't be surprised if
time and room here.
See her go to a different corner this time because that goalie. Then she scores
she
off
goes
hip,
offside hip.
offside hip. Nearly impossible at that range for a goalie to get over there and stop
No.
that.
Nice hard shot too.
So-
Let's see. I think Reagan might have a double hat trick now.
Yeah, she's
She's doing real
racking
well.
them up.
You can tell why she's going to Colorado Mesa
Yeah.
next year.
Yeah.
They're going to be glad to have her playing out on the western slope.
Yeah, it's going to be
Colorado.
a lot of fun to watch all these seniors as they venture out and go to the different places. I can tell you I've never watched a girls' MIT lacrosse game, but I will next year.
That'd be fun. Be a lot of fun. And I believe that's a program that doesn't roster a lot of players, Mike.
Probably
a
not.
lot of Division III teams will put 40 or 50 people on a roster.
Sure. Well, it's not easy
And,
when you don't get into MIT because you're good lacrosse players.
Really?
That's not why you get
Oh,
that.
nice bounce.
That
on
was
the
a really
save.
nice bounce shot.
Great save.
But
Lindbergh just popped that one right over the cage. It's a difficult shot. Change of plane. Bouncer. And Seton's going to look for that roll, I'm guessing, over here again on this side. They're looking for that matchup. They had it last time. Same shooter.
nice,
And there
nice
she
move.
goes.
She's got
the quick
good
double
feet.
that time.
She's got really good quick feet.
Defense adjusted well.
Yep. Well, I've been very impressed with the Braves defense, and I'm not. I just think fundamentally and systematically they're playing really good D. Oh, they sneak one in. That was a nice, quick little shot. A high stick, shooting down over the shoulder of the goalie.
Tough one to stop.
Just as I was saying, the defense is stopping everything inside, but it's going to happen. But they've really stifled the Seton Saints offense. They don't give them too many good looks at the goal.
And we talked about Marina earlier, and here she is taking the draw for the
Okay.
Braves. I think this is her first appearance at the
Face
draw
off
circle.
A freshman. That's definitely something to
Nice
look.
pop.
Ellie comes up with the ball.
She's a smart freshman too, because
Yes,
she knows
she is.
who to
She
get
knows
the
where
ball to.
Oh, and a really nice quick pass.
Oh, wow.
Up to Marina.
Oh,
Okay, she's going to get a free shot here. I guess it's not a. She's probably going to.
He's got a defender. Well, let's see what's happening.
I don't think they can be there. But this is still going to. This would be a tough. I don't know. She's pretty fast. But again, she's smart. She knows where to go with the ball.
They got a lot of lefties on this team, Mike. She appears to be set up left.
Here goes Ellie, wrap around the corner, and she pops it in.
Wow.
Boy, did you see that little feint move that she made? Like she was going to the top side, and then she just backed off, and the defender had no answer for it. If we had a replay of that, I'd love to see that again. It was just a real subtle move that Ellie made coming around the crease. The defender was just leaning the wrong way, and she just shifted her weight back and had a wide open shot to the corner.
Marina will take the draw again.
Do it again.
Braves are up 8-2. We've got 2 minutes left here in the half. First half.
Boy, she's physical with that. She doesn't play like a freshman, does she?
And another ground ball.
And again, here comes Ellie.
You know, for as much attention that she draws on the field, she's a very highly productive player.
Well,
and she's also a smart player because she realizes with the attention that she gets that.
Oh, nice feed and a goal.
People
Holy cow. That was to Bridget Schumacher.
People like Bridget are open
That's,
when you draw the attention. So she's sharing with her teammates.
Lots and lots of weapons.
Sign of a good paper.
Number 15, Bridget Schumacher, scored the goal.
Ravenold on the assist.
She's had some really, really spectacular feeds tonight.
I think I hear Eric Schumann doing the call on the game over the PA system here. And he has a daughter on the team.
Who we got out here now? Is this?
I believe that's Reagan taking it.
Is it?
But it could be.
No, Reagan's on the wing.
It's Anderson again.
Is it?
Yep.
Popped it out again. This time, it's going to the Saints.
And quick double.
Reagan plays physical.
So.
She's always in the middle of it.
Oh, and a nice stick check off that.
That was.
I heard a stick check up here.
Yeah, I heard something, and it just
caused that to go wide, go high.
It's going our way. They must have backed it up. Lindbergh kicks it out to the wing to.
That's Wes.
That's Wes. He's bouncing the ball down the field. She's going to go. She's going.
And she's looking for her clear.
There. That's the right one. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, I thought she was going to hit.
It's good to see a defender that takes pride in
their. Oh, she's going in now. Oh, and another
nice save. And a ground ball by the keeper. But the Braves are riding.
Oh, that's going to. She's a soccer player, too, can you tell?
She played soccer for a long time.
Yeah, she's been on 2 state championship soccer teams and a state championship.
Saints will attempt to clear here. And a lot of pressure forces that ball out of bounds, and that's going to go to the Braves. Excellent riding.
Really been a lot of really good defensive pressure on our offensive end tonight. They're not letting them. There's Marina coming up with the ball again. And again, kicks it back to Ellie. It's remarkable how these.
And draws a quick double. Passes
another
it
nice
down
feed
to
and score.
And
Nina Price over the top of the goalie. Off a feed from Ellie Ravenold.
That's a heads-up play. She saw that slide coming and knew that someone was open.
The feed was up high. Nina grabbed it up high and just finished it over the top of the goalie. It was
So when you get it in the right spot, you don't need to put a lot of energy into.
Nope.
That shot.
Let's take a look at this replay. Watch where Ellie puts the feed up high, right into Nina's stick, and right in the goal. I mean, that's
like an alley-oop.
Yeah, it really is equivalent to a slam dunk in basketball.
We've got about 47 seconds left here in the first half. Braves are up 10-2.
10-2.
And it looks like Nina is going to take the, Anderson again. Marina.
Yeah, she is.
And we got a ball.
Oh,
and the Saints come up with that ground ball.
And they're racing. They're going fast. They want to get down in. 39 seconds left. Reagan's out there.
It's 13 for the Saints. Jane Stryker.
Oh, feed to the middle, but it's broken up. I think. Was that Maddie Miller banging in the middle? It was. Maddie Miller got in the middle and broke the pass up.
And let's see, we might have a save opportunity here.
And
a nice save. That looks like a Brave backup
I
ball.
would think so, unless she was out of bounds. No, he's giving that to the Saints.
Yep.
I think that was a situation where the Braves were actually out of bounds when the ball crossed the line, Sam.
Okay.
So
therefore,
you have to be in play to be closest to the ball. Oh,
And
another nice save.
Lindbergh standing on her head
She
here
really
in the last
is.
45
We've been talking
seconds.
about the Saints goalie, but
she's matching her.
she absolutely is. It's another pass to the middle. And what's the
Ref's letting them have it.
Yeah, he is. I want everybody to stay right where they are. I've not heard that. There's 9 seconds left, Sam. Let's see what they can.
And there's a
He's
quadruple
inside,
team.
And
there's a ground ball down.
Ball's on the ground. That's going to run out the clock, and the Braves are successful in stifling that offense.
Ingrid Ackerman comes up with that ground ball to go to the half. And
So this is Mike Fruland with Sam Johnston, and we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back after the halftime. We'll go down and get a hot dog from the concession stand, and we'll be back with the second half shortly. But the Braves are up 10-2 against Seton Saints. So, and the rain is holding off.
And it's senior night.
And it's senior night. What could be better?
We'll see you after the
All
half.
righty.
Segregation.
ball up top. That's
Maddie Miller.
Maddie Miller. Oh,
nice
shot.
save.
They got another nice save. Ellie comes out for the ground ball. Going inside, draws a double, spins it back out, looks back to the crease for open player, no cutters, kicks it back out to Nina Price, back to Ellie. It's almost just a matter of time before somebody's going to pop loose and Ellie's going to fire a feed in there.
And just playing from goal behind. Looking for a cutter.
I think the girls... Oh, nice feed, but a lot of traffic. Kicks it back out. Again, they're being very patient, and Maddie Major just earned herself a free shot here.
She did. Wait till the defense got frustrated.
It's like I said, they've been very patient.
Oh, and a
another
nice
beautiful
save.
And the ball's down on the ground, and the goalie comes up with the ground ball.
That was a golf shot by Marina.
It was.
Tried to putt that in, but hey, whatever it takes. And she's looking for another
Ball's
ground
down
ball.
again. That's
and a
going
nice
to be
ground ball.
Bridget Schumacher coming down the middle, kicks it over to the side, back to Ellie. Ellie's
switching hands. And she's
holy
gonna
cow! She's
dodge
just,
three and shoot left.
she's
goal.
got all the moves, doesn't she? That was not an easy.
And the Saints defense is going to have a conference down there to see if they can figure it out. And it looks like Ellie's having fun.
Maddie Majors.
They're enjoying themselves out there. Look at this camera.
Are they having a
They're laughing and having fun and enjoying their last regular season
home game? That's right.
At Tomahawk Stadium.
So
and of course, Ellie's put the ball in that net probably specifically more than anyone else has. Except maybe Wyatt.
No, I think Ellie's has scored more. Her record is.
And look at that pick and a redodge. And cutters abound.
I'm
and
very
if you watch
impressed
this
with how
offense, there's
patient they
a
are.
lot of movement from X.
Yep, it's just a lot of motion, a lot of patience, and a lot of good.
And there's a one-on-one.
Oh, this is
I think we're gonna.
This won't end well. you can't. Of course, I shouldn't say that because this goalie's been really playing well.
She switches hands.
She switches hands so effortlessly. You can't tell.
Well, that defender chases after. If we get a replay on that, you're going to watch the defender chase after that stick in her right hand. And she quickly
held the
switches
stick out there with her right
left
hand and flipped it over to the left and dumped it in the goal. Hard to stop. So here we are taking the face. Is this
got Marina out there again?
Marina's taking the face again. Looks like she's pops it up and right to Ellie.
Some ground ball statistics being compiled here tonight too. Which
and a nice little feed from Ellie to Reagan. Reagan's got a window.
And another fake.
She's shifty. She takes the ball to X, hits it right down the middle.
And a quick stick.
Good golly, that was. Did they back it up? No,
Beautiful
they're giving
feed
that
to
back.
Maddie Miller.
That's going back to the Saints.
That was a nice play. And
it really was a nice
immediately
play.
On the ride, caused turnover. I believe that was Maddie Major that caused that turnover. Playing defense tough down there on the restart.
Ellie intercepts the errant pass from the defense on Maddie Major. She fires it up to Reagan Wentz, who gets the.
And where's Reagan?
Get the free.
Where's Reagan going? Hip side? High side?
Well, I don't know. She's going same place. She's going to the off stick low that time.
Yep.
She's got a bucket full of goals, man.
She found that spot and just keeps picking at it.
Yep.
And
It's 13 to
pays
2.
dividends.
There's Mike Wentz coming in, proud papa, no doubt, walking up the stairs. So here they are at the.
And the clock is rolling, so I'm guessing that
That must be I think it's 10 in the girls' game.
10 in the women's game.
I believe that's true.
We are at a rolling clock. Braves coaches are shouting encouragement to Marina. And another ground ball.
Reagan comes to, gets tipped. But Ellie comes up with another ground ball.
And
She's probably got a dozen ground balls already tonight, I would guess. Combined between the face-offs and just the loose balls that she
sets
picked
up right, moves left, and she really has good both-handed shot. Look at that, switches from right to left.
She's drawing
Dodges
them out
and
to dodge
redodges.
between them. She's amazing.
And then
Just
busts through a
she
double
is,
team.
She is a highlight reel.
Goes
all by
past the
herself.
slide, and
She
puts that ball down low.
She dodged to a double team, backed it out. They chased her. She split them and went right through down to the goal.
Well, if you know, in the first half, they were sliding hard to her.
Right.
And it looks like they've eased up, and so she's, of course, a lot of people were scoring in that first half. The benefactor of the hard slides to Ellie, and she recognizes that slide's not coming as quick now, so she takes it to the cage. Good team lacrosse out here tonight.
Here's Marina again taking the draw.
And Marina's going to get a
come
ground
up with
ball.
herself.
Makes a
And
nice
she
clearing
kicks it up
bounce
to
pass.
Ellie, who kicks it over to Reagan, and up to Hannah. Oh, and Hannah tries to get a shot off, but it goes over. But the Braves will back that up.
That's Ellie
Oh,
Bailiff
they're
on the
giving
shot.
that. I don't think that's a good call, but the ref is giving that back to the Saints.
And they're quick on the restart. And Maddie Miller's going to come over and play some
That's not-
defense.
she's out of bounds.
And she pushes.
She's
And that is
2 steps
the
out of
Braves ball. And we want that ball so we can
a
quick
forced
restart.
turnover by Maddie Miller.
Great defense.
She's got to get on the field. Oh, the yellow line's not out.
And there goes Maddie Major. Passing to Price.
Nina Price spinning around in the middle. Ellie, so sure with that stick. It's just like it's an extension of her arms. There's a
And
beautiful
nice
feed. And another
And a
goal
score.
for Reagan Wentz off of another feed from Ellie Rabenold.
Well, we've seen it a lot over the
We've
years.
seen it a lot over the years. We've seen it a lot
Seen it
tonight.
A lot tonight.
That's
And I think the Saints are at the stage now where, Mike, it's really, really tough to get out there and line up.
it's
for
hard.
them. They
It's
put
hard
up a
to
good
keep your
effort.
focus.
The goalie made a lot of nice saves in that first half.
Yeah, they did. I think it's
And eventually you got to it's just tough to keep taking those kinds of shots and making save after save.
it is.
And we got
And I think the Braves have kind of ramped up their aggressiveness on their shooting too, because as I said earlier, they'd get it down to the offensive end and then they would just spin it around, very patient with it. It seems like they're going to the cage a little bit quicker now. But
and
the Saints are knocking the ball down a lot.
yeah, but we are getting every ground ball.
Yeah, there's Ellie with another ground
We're
ball.
controlling the
and
middle of
there's
the field. It looks like
a timeout. Must be a Braves timeout. There's a little bit of sloppy passing, but like you said, we're coming up with all the loose balls. So
and Maria Lindberg's got to be happy with this half because she doesn't have to do a lot of work.
no, I think
Which is always, if you're a goalie, it straddle that line between being bored and getting shot on a lot. You'd probably take the former over the latter.
yeah.
Means your team's playing good, solid offense and defending the middle of the field well, both of which are happening tonight.
So what do the girls have coming up here as far as the postseason? Have you seen their bracket? Seen
I
where
have
they're?
not seen the draw yet.
I have to admit I haven't either.
I know the Braves men's team takes on
crosstown rival.
Cincinnati Country Day School on Monday night here at historic Tomahawk. We'll call that the Shawnee Run Shootout, as we call it.
Yeah. So the girls will have their first round playoff game on Saturday, it sounds like, at 10 o'clock.
All right. Hopefully we get a good day of weather. The rain's really holding off here, which we're fortunate for.
Yeah, tonight
it's a nice
is.
night. Turned out to be a very
really
nice
is
night.
Nice. I looking at the weather forecast yesterday and earlier this morning even, it looked like it was going to be really, really thunderstormy and bad all afternoon and evening. But I think we're going to get this game in. So
Saturday the 11th, they've got a home game against MND.
oh, so they're not done with their regular season yet.
That's
so
correct.
their
And then they're
tournament
going to open up
starts
their
the following Saturday.
It does on the 18th, and that'll be a 10 o'clock game.
Okay.
I'm imagining that probably the higher seed in that first game would be my guess, and will host, which they're accustomed to doing.
Yes.
Saints will come back and set up. Ref's blown the whistle. Timeout is over. And the sticks stay down. Interesting part of the women's game.
Yes, it is.
And
Everybody
they have been
picks up
instructed to
right
pick
where
up
they
their
left off. And here goes Ellie.
And
She's just
got
going
a
to go
double
right
team.
between
And a
them and
triple
go right
team.
up the field and score.
A shot.
She's, it's hard to stop that. I mean, she's got so confident with the.
And I think she may
have
be
just done
coming
something.
out. And that's a career for Ellie Rabenold. That's a regular season career. She walks through the substitution box, hugs the coaches, high fives all of her teammates that are there to support her on the sidelines, and gives up the spot on the field to, looks like Bridget Schumacher's out there.
I see Reagan and Bridget and
Marina.
Marina taking the draw. Looks like Marina's found her spot.
Of course, Marina's a freshman, Bridget a sophomore, so we will see.
Holy cow! They
more of them
moved the ball
next
up
year.
the field just the same. Oh, nice move by Marina to go around. He spins it back out. Gets it over to Reagan Wentz. Back over to Marina. Oh,
Passed a little high. She's
good
picked up the
ground ball skills. Marina's hustling after that.
Oh, and a nice
feed across and a goal by Nina Price from Marina.
Marina really made a nice pass on that.
That was really
to,
good.
To see the cutter.
She really anticipated that cut coming across the middle.
That's good lacrosse IQ there.
Yes, it is.
When you can anticipate where the cutter's going to be and make that pass for the move. Makes it so easy to catch and score.
Yeah, we used to, when the boys were very small, we'd play teams from Canada and indoor. And
they never passed it to a person, did they?
They never passed it to a person. In fact, they'd throw the ball, and your first instinct was, oh, they threw the ball away. And then the next thing, they got to catch it and score.
Yeah.
They knew where they were throwing it, and they knew where to go.
It's fun to watch.
It's instinctive, and it's a really fun to watch.
And we got somebody else taking the draw out there. Who is that? Is that Maddie Major?
I can't see her number. She's...
It's 21.
It's Kayla Werbrick.
Kayla Werbrick out there.
Another youngster out there. What are they going to do here?
Her brother Cole Werbrick is here watching her play.
Down at the fence line watching Kayla.
And I would imagine we're going to see...
Also number 21.
I would imagine by the
way.
time this is done, we're going to see next year's Braves on the field. What do you think, Mike?
I think you're seeing a lot of them now. I mean...
There's Kayla playing defense next to Reagan. And that's a nice shot in the score.
Wow.
And the Saints cut the lead.
It's 17-3 with 14:29, but the clock is continuing to run.
The clock is rolling, but the fans are staying. They are here for the
they're going to be here for the senior night ceremonies, which will be... Hopefully the weather holds off for that. So now we got Nina Price taking the face again. I think she started the game off doing this.
There's some former Braves down there, at least one I see. Cam McMillan, All-American goalie.
Yeah.
For the Braves, graduated in 17?
16.
Seems like yesterday.
I think 16.
Yeah, you're right. That's right. Class of 16. He's only got a year of college left, Mike.
He was a senior when our boys were freshmen. So, that's going to be a free shot there. He kind of popped her in the head. So 13 minutes and counting. 13 minutes 20 seconds and counting. The Saints are going to get a free shot here. I think the game's pretty much in the books now, but be nice to see some of the younger Braves step up and make some plays here. And I'm sure the Saints would like to continue to play and get a few more goals themselves.
And a quick double, triple team there on the ball.
That was a smart decision to bring that back out, but they're driving.
And a late slide, but nevertheless. 2001.
Wow. How do you do that?
Sure, but it looks like they're going to get an opportunity
here. Well, let's see if
they're going to test Lindbergh. And I would imagine she's either ready to go or she's tired because she hasn't seen any shots.
They went really low, and Maria was guessing low, but she wasn't guessing that low. It snuck underneath her stick.
And the clock rolls here at 12 minutes. And they haven't put that goal up yet, but I believe it's 17-4.
I think you're right.
I think our clock operator might have gone out for a hot dog.
I think. Yeah, that went on the running clock, and they probably thought that they were done for the night. So now is this Maddie Miller taking the draw in the middle? Looks like it.
And Maddie Miller will take the draw. State champion soccer player, Maddie Miller, I might add.
Yes.
Two-time state champion.
Two-time state champion.
And once in lacrosse. She has three state championships.
3 state championships. There's
I don't think there are many athletes that can claim that.
Well, most of them are on this team. That's I mean, you got to be a two-sport athlete, and you got to be on the girls lacrosse team at Indian Hill or the girls soccer team at Indian Hill. They've both had very successful careers.
Kayla moves it to X.
Kayla Warbrick was wide open, and that was Nina Price.
And he
scoops it out to pick it up. That was Maddie Miller. She brings it back in. Saints are still playing very aggressive defense, which is good to see. Here's Kayla Warbrick working it back to X. Kicks it back around.
And a nice
another goal by Reagan Wentz. Was that about 70?
Ellie Bayless with the assist on that goal.
That was a really nice look, but
and the Braves are huddling together to celebrate that goal.
I'm guessing Reagan's going to probably be exiting
marching
the field.
off the field soon.
I would think so. She's got half the goals, I think, tonight. But she's still out there, so.
It would have been nice to see Jory Alf play tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's always good to see Jory running up and down the field.
She's talking to her father, her dad at the halftime, Ed Alf.
What happened to her ankle? She got a sprained ankle?
She's got a bum ankle, and Duke will be playing for Tufts against Stevenson on
Saturday. And then I can't remember who they play if they win that game, but it's the number 2 seed in the tournament, which I can't remember who it is.
Wish him good luck.
Yeah.
Well, of course, he was a middle school player here at Indian Hill.
What a nice grab. Pass. Good handle by Bridget.
And real patience from the offense.
They're really, it was a cut across the middle by Kayla Warbrick.
And there's another front.
That's Bridget Schumacher took a shot to the back.
And now she gets to take a shot.
That was a very aggressive check to the back. I gotta say, they haven't really blown the whistles as much in this game as
Not as I'm accustomed to seeing.
No, not.
Oh,
not
and the
at all.
goalie made a nice save, and they backed it
This
up.
goalie's really good.
Here we go to the Saints with the save.
Well, the Braves have scored 18 times, and I bet they've shot on goal at least twice as many times.
Oh, I'm guessing you're right.
And the defense is riding.
I think she stepped out of bounds again, and
they're making life really tough for the Saints.
It's out.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Oh, that's close to the line.
Boy, I think they've been on the line a couple times.
And I think
They're
that
giving
ball's
it to
going
the
to go to the
Braves.
Braves. With
Hannah,
the beauty is you get it, but you get it with a triple team on.
Yeah, but she runs right out of it.
And she is really dodging tough against that defense. It's pushing out.
Yeah, finally they got their stick on the ball. And
the quadruple team sometimes works.
Yeah.
And then
that's
got a ground ball by Yamaguchi.
Morgan Yamaguchi comes up with it. Kicks it over to Maddie Miller. She's going down to Allie. And she's going to go to the... she
can't tell if that was looking
I'm
for a
not
pass
sure
or
if it
not.
was.
I think she thought someone was there.
Here's Reagan fighting for it. That about 9 times out of 10, that's going Reagan's way. But
and again, good defensive pressure on the ride by the Braves.
yeah. Well, they spin through it, and they're going up the field.
That's a lot of work.
Oh, and the ball goes down.
A nice stick check.
Oh, she picks it up again.
Bayless with the check. There goes Hannah.
Hannah is pressuring out top.
And nice defense.
It's good to see Seton's playing tough and playing aggressive. They're not letting down at all here. Their defense is really aggressive.
They've had some success dodging from this side, Mike. So
yes,
I
they
think
have.
They're
They have. There's a really nice feed to the middle, and just, I don't know if it got tipped or.
Ground ball
by Bridget.
Switches hands and makes a nice
all the way
pass.
Up to Nina.
Nina turns the
cage
defender and
scores.
5-hole.
Wow.
What a goal.
What a nice fast break.
What I liked about that finish was she switched from right to left and caught the defender turning.
Yep.
And left the goalie one-on-one. It's tough to defend.
That was
Nina enjoying her senior night. Playing a great game.
Here comes Cameron Ravenhold out to the draw circle. Who's going to take the draw? Is that Maddie Miller's going to take the draw again with who's on the other wing?
Reagan Wentz.
Reagan Wentz, the goal-scoring phenom. So Maddie's... Flips it up right to Reagan. Reagan's off and running. She's going to kick it up back to Maddie. Maddie's going up the middle again.
She draws.
One move. Hits the pipe.
Post.
Oh, Cameron nice comes up with it. Really nice ground ball. Extended.
In traffic.
Reagan takes it out
they're
top.
Going to move the ball around. 4:45 left. 19-4 Braves.
Here goes Kayla Warbrick.
And a dodge.
To the middle and a shot and a score. Is that Reagan again?
I believe that's Nina on that one.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's Reagan again.
I think you're right.
That's quite a night for Reagan. I can't even begin to think how many goals she's got tonight.
And we got a goalie change.
Okay. So who's
out of the game is Maria Lindberg.
So we're going to get Stella Core, freshman, in the cage for the last 3 minutes and 48 seconds.
Stella's seen some playing time this
Yes,
season.
she has.
So it's not like we're putting in a goalie who hasn't played before.
No.
She's got some significant varsity minutes.
They're going to...
And she may get tested here early.
That was Reagan
The
again.
last 3.5 minutes of the game. And Reagan looks like she just stepped on the field the way she's playing.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much quit there.
No, I don't think she's come off the field, and she looks just as fresh as...
Saints looking for a
They
feed
really
on the
are.
crease, but there's nothing there, so they're going to move the ball on the outside. And that cutter's just getting covered every time.
Yeah, they're
There's an upside dodge, but that's not going to work either.
That's
And that's a
nice ground ball. That's Lexi Megenheim. She's going all the way up the sidelines. Be a good time for a timeout.
And
No, they called her for pushing her out. So
a nice pass.
oh, nice clear up the field. Kicks it back to Nina. Nina all the way across.
Oh, and a nice
Oh
dodge.
my gosh,
feed.
what a great feed by Maddie Major. Maddie Major received it, but it was a great feed from Nina.
Nice to see Maddie get one here on senior night
Yep.
on a nice play.
It's 21-4 all of a sudden, Sam. I guess not all of a sudden, but I didn't realize that they'd eclipsed the 20 mark. But there's only a couple minutes left, so
Please report to the flagpole.
we're getting ready for senior night. A little bit of unfinished business left on the field, but
There's a minute 50 left. They're trying to get somebody a goal, I can tell. I mean, we're getting the ground balls and pushing the ball.
Reagan Wentz
making
is still in there
passes, and
fighting
there
for ground
goes
ball. There's Maddie Miller going up.
Maddie Miller again.
Oh,
Maddie Major had the look inside.
She did. That would have been 2 in a row.
And it looked like she was trying to shoot just before she got the ball in.
So what's the call? They're giving it to the Saints.
Quick double. We're not going to quit riding just because we're ahead.
No, there's the ball's down. And it's picked
And
up by
that's
the
a
Braves.
turnover.
And this could be
Good defensive
Nina Price
move.
for another goal, and it is.
She's got that
Boy,
high, quick
she really
release,
does.
and
She
that
knows
ball
right
just
where to
goes
go,
right
doesn't
in.
she?
Yeah. She's a good athlete.
She's off ball, going to the open space, and they just move the ball very well. The girls do.
Nina plays everything.
Yeah.
So this isn't her only sport, and you can tell.
Well, that's going to be it, I got to believe. It's 36 and running, and
We're going to maybe get another face-off here. Another draw, as we say.
another draw. Just be
And
one
I
for the
gotta
stat
believe
book.
gotta believe we're killing the clock here.
I would think so. The ball's up in the
Get a
air.
ground ball.
Bridget Schumacher takes the ball.
Do what you need to do.
16 seconds left. Spins it up. I don't know. Is Nina going for another one? She is. She's looking for another one. It's
there's
Cameron
Cam.
Ravenald.
Cam with the triple team,
Oh, gets the ball knocked loose.
and then comes
Fights
back.
for it to come back, and that's the end of the game. But a very successful senior night for the girls. A successful game, and
Congratulate their goalies.
that was
And I got to imagine there's a lot of tired players on that team from running up and down the field, having to
they
get to the
did.
face-off
They-
circle back.
they were back and forth all night
The
long.
draw circle so often, and hugging the coaches, hugs all around, and a wonderful senior night here at Tomahawk Stadium. And we'll sit back and enjoy the festivities of the senior night celebration.
They're setting it up right now. I think I see Jeff Damadeo down on the track with Dr. Miles, waiting for
the tomahawk to get blown up
inflate
for the headdress.
the headdress for the seniors to walk through. But in the meantime, the seniors are still running through their handshake line on the other side of the field, so they got a few minutes to burn here.
Well played, well coached, well refereed. It's one of the more exciting games of the year in terms of letting them play, Mike.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with the
officiating crew.
The officiating crew. They weren't blowing the whistle constantly. I mean, we've seen some games where it's just whistle after whistle, and it's hard to imagine
that there could be that much
wrong going on. But this wasn't that way. They really, the whistles that they blew looked like legitimate, and I think there was more physicality than I've been accustomed to seeing.
And
so
Coach Parlin get her team huddled up. Seniors all congratulating one another. They still have tournament play ahead, so there'll be more opportunities to watch the Braves lacrosse here at Tomahawk this year. We hope it's beyond one game. We hope it's many games.
We have to look and find out who their draw is in the first game. Okay, the seniors are going to hustle across the field and meet with their parents on this side, and we'll listen along as the booth downstairs announces the seniors.
That'll be Eric Schumann down doing the honors, I believe.
The honors down there.
He's been involved in Indian Hill lacrosse for a long, long time. Now the announcer for the Braves ladies team. He involved in youth lacrosse for many years. Eric was. His wife Katie. Big sailing family. Not many people can say that.
No, although there have been a few sailing families that are sailing people that I've known at Indian Hill. One of our coaches at Indian Hill, he's now at Centerville, but he was sailing. Troy Stalin was a.
Not know that.
He did that in college. He went to college for sailing.
You can do that.
Yeah. Well, this is Mike Fruland with Sam Johnson. I think we're going to wrap it up for the night and watch the senior ceremony ourselves. And to keep the cameras rolling, we can hear the biographies of all these players. But I'm a fan, so I'd kind of like to sit and listen to these girls get introduced with their families. This is an exciting time for them and for us. We've watched these girls for 4 years develop and excel. And it's nice to watch them in this celebration tonight. So it's been a great night. The weather held off, and hopefully we'll be back for another game during the playoffs. So
sounds good.
Welcome to senior night, and we'd like to begin with Ingrid Ackerman. Ingrid is escorted by her parents, Kristen Camford and TJ Ackerman. Ingrid played lacrosse for 9 years, earning 2 varsity letters for the Braves. Last season, Ingrid earned Most Improved Player Award, but off the field, Ingrid is involved in DECA, Mock Trial, and Science Olympiad. She is also the blood drive coordinator, a junior statesman of America, and a volunteer confirmation mentor. Ingrid currently holds a 4.54 GPA and is a 4-year scholar athlete. She will attend either the University of Virginia or Cornell University and plans to double major in biology and economics. Ingrid's favorite high school lacrosse memory is the one interception I had at practice last year. Wesley Oswald. Wesley is joined by her parents, Alyssa for 10 years, earning 4 varsity letters. Wesley was a member of the state champion lacrosse team her sophomore year. She also played soccer for 3 seasons and is a freshman ambassador and participates in Kids Fed. She is a trained student leader. She works at Lely and Lou and is a nanny. Currently, Wesley holds a 4.216 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society and a scholar athlete. Wesley will attend the University of Cincinnati as a Bearcat, as a Lindner Honors Plus student, and is planning to major in finance and marketing. Wesley's favorite lacrosse memory is being one of the girls to help pass the ball down the field to win the championship game, and also getting the opportunity to build great relationships with so many girls over 4 years. Lexi Maganai. Lexi is escorted by her parents, Amy and Doug. Lexi played lacrosse for 9 years, earning 2 varsity letters. This season, Lexi is a team captain. She was part of the 2017 state lacrosse championship team and most valuable defensive player in 2018. Lexi also participated in cheer and diving during her high school career. Lexi holds a 4.6 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society. She's a 4-time scholar athlete and CHL scholar athlete. Off the field, Lexi competes in DECA and participates in student government and Kids Fed. She will attend the University of Virginia and plans to study business. Lexi's favorite lacrosse memory is getting to be witness to the coolest carpool in history. Madeline Major. Maddie is joined by her parents, Kathy and Brian. She has played lacrosse for 6 years, earning 2 varsity letters. This season, she is a team captain. Maddie also played tennis and was a tennis team captain. For the past 4 years, Maddie volunteered for ICYO. Maddie plans to study human biology at the University of Virginia. Her favorite memory is my lacrosse carpool every day to practice. Nina Price. Nina is escorted by her parents, Lisa and Tom. Nina played lacrosse since 3rd grade, earning 3 varsity letters. Nina is a lacrosse team captain this season and earned academic All-American honors for lacrosse. Nina also played tennis and basketball for the Braves. She is a student athlete and CHL scholar athlete. Nina is the student body president with her GPA of 4.63. She will attend the University of Richmond as a Spider and is undecided at this time to remain. Nina's favorite lacrosse memory is when my sister made the buzzer beater goal to win the lacrosse state championship. Ellie Ravenel. Ellie is joined by parents Stephanie and Pete. Ellie played lacrosse for 9 years, earning 4 varsity letters. Ellie was named U.S. Lacrosse All-American in 2019. She also earned First Team All-City, All-Region, and All-State honors in 2017 and 18. Ellie holds all 6 scoring records at Indiana. She was a member of the state champions lacrosse and soccer teams in 2017. Ellie ran cross country, earning MVP in 2018. Plus, she played ultimate frisbee. Off the field, Ellie is the editor and columnist of the Chief. She participated in the Science Olympiad and is the founder and president of the Astronomy Club. Ellie currently holds a GPA of 4.75. She will attend the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and plans to study electrical or mechanical engineering and play lacrosse under the stars. Ellie's favorite high school memory is winning the state championship my sophomore year. Reagan Michael. Reagan played lacrosse for 10 years, earning 3 varsity letters. She was a member of the state lacrosse championship team in 2017. Reagan has played soccer and helped the Braves win 2 state championships in 17 and 18. With her 4.1 GPA, Reagan is a scholar athlete and a member of the National Honor Society. She is also a trained student leader and a member of the dance club. Reagan will attend Colorado Mason University to further her lacrosse career while majoring in either mathematics or pre-physical therapy. Reagan's favorite lacrosse memory is partying with my best friends in the locker room. Morgan Yamaguchi. Morgan is escorted by her parents, Colleen and Steve. Morgan played lacrosse for 9 years, earning 3 varsity letters. Morgan is a team captain this season. She also was a team captain for the Braves cheerleading squad, who won 2 CHL championships. Morgan is an editor for the Chieftain School newspaper. With her GPA of 4.418, Morgan is a member of the National Honor Society, a 4-year scholar athlete, and a CHL scholar athlete. She will attend the University of Cincinnati Bearcats to study marketing in the Business Honors program. Her favorite memory is learning a zone defense and being able to play lacrosse with both of my sisters. Hannah Zambakini. Hannah is escorted by her parents, Shereen and Shrusi. Hannah played lacrosse for 10 years, earning 2 varsity letters. She is a team captain. Hannah also ran cross country for the Braves. Hannah holds a 4.07 GPA and is a member of the National Honor Society and a scholar athlete. She's a trained student leader and a member of the Latin Club and Recycling Club. Hannah also served as the first vice president for the OJCS. Hannah will attend the University of Cincinnati and plans to study neuroscience. Her favorite memory is being on the state championship team 2 years ago. Everybody, let's give it up to our Indian Hill Braves seniors. Not only are they great athletes, they're great student athletes. How about those parents too, the Braves? Okay, after the game, everybody's invited up to the pavilion to celebrate further with the Braves as well as the parents.
2 good shots, one with everybody and then one with
Exclusive coverage of tonight's game on the Indian Hill Television Network has been a copyrighted presentation of the Indian Hill High School Video Department.